Hey guys, this is BOYCE. I am back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about writing a fictional story. Okay, and there's many different fictional stories that you could write. So first thing you want to think about is what kind of story you want to write. Do you want it to be funny? Do you want it to be sad? Do you want it to be scary? Do you want it to be a mystery? You can make it like a fantasy or a fable. You can make it many different types of stories. You can make it realistic. It could be like something that could really happen. Okay, so that's what you want to think of first. What kind of story do you want to do? Then I want you to think of your characters. Who are your characters going to be? Okay, if you even want to write these things down, you can. So think of your characters. Who are your main characters? And then you can add some characters later on, but you want to think of your main characters, okay? And then you want to think of your setting. Those characters kind of have to match your setting. We can't have something totally crazy unless you're just having if your story is going to be totally off the wall, then yeah, it can be not matching, but you want it to be realistic for most parts, okay? So think of your setting, where and then when too. Is it happening now? Did it happen 1,000 years ago? When did it take place too? So the setting, remember, is your when and the where. Okay, then you want to think of what main problem is your character going to have. Okay, I just put a few problems and solutions here, but you're going to think of what's your character going to go through. What main problem? They can go through a bunch of little problems. What's their main problem in your story? Okay, so one of my problems I said was we're lost. They got lost in the woods or something. Or I fell off my bike and hurt my knee. Or oh no, we woke up and we might be late. So those are just some simple problems. So some solutions. So as your story goes on, you're going to deal with the problem. Your characters are going to deal with that problem. Okay, it'll probably include other characters as well. So as your story goes on, your character is going to solve those problems somehow. So these are just some solutions to these problems. So we're lost. Let's find a map to help us find our way. Or if you fell off my bike and hurt my knee, I put a Band-Aid on my knee and I rode my bike again. Oh no, we woke up and we might be late. We had to hurry to get ready. So those are just some simple solutions. So again, you're going to think of what is going to be the solution to your character's problem, okay? So then I'm going to come over here to our plot line. That's what we call a story map, a plot line, different things we call it. It's going to have our beginning here, our middle, and then end. So we know that when we talk about summaries and things like that. So at the beginning of your story, you're going to introduce your characters and your setting, your when and your where, and who is in your story. You can add characters later on, but those are your main characters. There may just be one. In the middle, that's where this problem comes up. The big problem comes up, okay? And then things can kind of get resolved towards the end. Solution to your problem. And then they live happily ever after is usually how we end those fictional stories. Not all the time, but the end, usually everything's been resolved and they can go about their way, okay? So that's what I want you to think about when you're writing your fictional story. Okay, those are those things I want you to include. Don't forget that solution to the story. It just kind of will leave your story hanging, and it won't have a proper ending if you don't have that solution to the problem, okay? Thank you, and I'll see y'all later.